TEKS check correction number 5. The measure of an acute angle is represented by 4x minus 20 degrees, which is not a possible value for x. There are two ways to solve this problem. I'm going to show you both. The first way is to determine what kind of angle you're dealing with. It's going to be acute, which means that the values 4x minus 20 have to be between 0 and 90 degrees. Because acute angles cannot be less than 0 and they can't be bigger than 90 because 90 makes a right angle. So they have to be between 0 and 90. So I can take this compound inequality I just made and I can solve it for x. And so I can do that by adding 20 to the middle, to the left, and to the right. And so I get 20 is less than 4x is less than 110. And then I can divide by 4 in the middle, on the left, and on the right. And when I do that, 20 divided by 4 is 5, so I get 5 is less than x is less than, and when I do 110 divided by 4, I get 27.5. And so what this statement tells me is that x is any number between 5 and 27.5. And so I'll look at my answer choices. 5 can't be between 5 and something because it's equal to it. 25 can be between it because it's bigger than 5 and less than 27.5, so it can be that one. 45 can't because it's bigger than this end over here, and 65 also can't because it's bigger, so it has to be B. Now, if you don't want to deal with the equation, you can plug in values until you get one that's in between what you know it has to be. So I know that this 4x minus 20, this is the second method, has to be a number between 0 and 90 because it's an acute angle. So it tells me that that's what I need to know. It has to be less than 90 degrees. So if I plug in my values here into this equation until I get the one that works, then I'll know which one it is. So if I plug in 5, I get 4 times 5 minus 20. So I get 20 minus 20, which is 0. Well, 0 degrees is no angle at all, and so that doesn't count. But if I plug in the 25, I'll have 4 times 25 minus 20. Well, that's 100 minus 20, which is 80 degrees, which is less than 90 degrees. And so that's why it's that one, because acute angle less than 90 degrees. So there it is. Those are your two methods. It has to be B.